Let's take a dude look and we go come
because the last thing we need is Eminem head running around this bitch, acting like he relevant again because Daddy Dirt back home. Hell dog. We ain't heard shit from Duty Low. So I'm saying, we ain't heard a motherfucking thing. And we want to keep it like that. We want to keep it like that. So let's get to the blog, man. Get the likes up. We got 1,100 people. Get the likes up. So, the dummy of the years, the dumbass of the year award. We're handing out awards around this bitch.
Motherfucking me couch.
Motherfucker, I can drag this shit over here, though. I forgot how to do this shit, y'all. Oh, the fuck up. Oh, there you go. Dumbass of the year, number one. So we gonna break down this video and everything. But first, we gotta break down dumbass of the year.
Oh, shit.
We gotta break down dumbass of the year, man. This nigga right here, man.
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Carolina Panthers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Sets a return, it's Chuba Hubbard. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cut.
They'll start on the ground. Darrell. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready, set, cut.
On the ground again with Dowdle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Down. Set.
The handoff for Dowdle, running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Young working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Hang on through the contact. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. On 3rd down, it's Young. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. A lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
I'm tired of cooks and threatening my money and all this shit, nigga.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
I have no idea. I don't know. Everything I say on the
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now here's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Warren running between the tackles. On the move, past the 40. He takes it down to the 33. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I know we talk all the time about special teams flipping the field, and undoubtedly they will at some point today. But on the opening drive, to flip the field to get in the other team's field position, that's a great sign with that run.
1st down now, ball at the 33. They'll go again with Warren. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. We're to the end of 1. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. To throw, Rodgers. In the hands of Pat Fryer. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. It's caught at the 4. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Rodgers trying to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. No hesitation there in going for it for 2 at their first opportunity. Even if it didn't work out, pretty clear that they're not going to hesitate to take risks offensively in this game.
Yeah, King, nothing wrong taking that risk there, especially if you want to be the ones dictating how this game's going to be played. But trust me, with all this time left, you're going to be chasing some points the rest of the way.
Right beside me. That don't make no fucking sense. What you doing?
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, cut.
The inside give to Dowell. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Oh, fucking
First set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Bro, how he blitz back? Come on,
Trying to
bro.
make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Blitz pass back.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
I'm trying to understand.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Headed out right.
Ooh, damn.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality game, it will still wind up being 4th down.
2 yards away.
On the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
That's caught beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
This is ahead for about 5. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Here we go, set, cut.
This is down on 2nd down. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by the perennial All-Pro and Defensive Player of the Year contender. That's T.J. Watt. Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Come on.
Young throwing here. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Down. 350, green.
This is real deal.
4th down, Young. Running right side by McMillan. And he won't escape. They converge on him, driving backwards after that catch. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Austin makes the grab downfield. Has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Then I said, he whipped out a phone and started motherfucking.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
There's no gun pointed at.
To the air on 1st down. Rogers.
Shut the fuck up, bitch, idiot.
Cut near the goal
And he
line.
still caught that bitch.
The stop is made.
Damn.
Just a couple of yards shy of that end zone. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Not able to make a pitch for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
Michael J. White. Well, Michael J. White, your ass.
Here's the final play of our 1st half.
This is real deal.
Final throw before the break. And it is caught
Bro,
to
he
the
had
end
too
zone.
many touchdowns,
Touchdown,
bro.
Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a lead on the final play of the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
So shut your
He had
bitch
too
ass
many
That
He's
one
still
not
caught that
easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
I'm happy he's not right now.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Damn, I thought I got the ball back. It's crazy, bro.
Calvin Austin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Fuck it, I don't know where it's all at.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
319. Kelly, don't let Kelly.
You don't even got the whole video. Oh, well, can you get the whole video?
Run for Ward here to start the third. Drop flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
We should find it with your
Play action here with Rodgers.
Oh, I know he's right there. Come on, bro.
Left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
319. 319.
On first down, Ward. He's going to bring this down to their 35. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
All set to go now from the 35.
319.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Rodgers will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Now Rodgers on this 3rd and short.
Oh.
This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
So he was blocking two from, come on, bro.
And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Going power with the big tight end. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one, because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Rodgers to throw.
Oh, my
And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
See,
Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown.
being the street nigga.
Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Well, they were just one away from the strikeout, Brock, but their third attempt finally nets them a 2-point conversion.
I know some coaches, played for some coaches that would have lost some faith in their offense and never tried it again, but not this crew. And this time they're rewarded with not just a couple points, but a shot of some renewed confidence as well.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
No gun, no nothing. You came on no type of beat.
Trevor Etienne to return this. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
And it ain't nothing wrong with being stupid.
Young looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Connects with the open man downfield. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go. Black, 90.
Because I'm going to tell you one thing that I learned.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard.
And a scary nigga will tell on you. But you never let no man leave. Because if you let that man
Come
leave,
back, get your ass.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
you have to prepare for what's coming.
Let's go.
And if it works,
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group's failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. One at the
And they get to him as he trying to make something happen. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
what's wrong with that?
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
They're clearly on
Real
count.
green. Set.
See,
Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Buys time, rolling right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
See, when you cut them
Come
out,
out.
I'm going to give y'all
We're not
grace. OG,
Here's Rodgers.
give y'all real
Put the body on the line for his team. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Right.
Now Rodgers. Running in the red zone. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Steelers.
What's the difference between a hero
First
and a
and goal
coward?
at the 7-yard line.
They're both trying to make it through the day.
What you mean?
A coward takes the cowardly route. A hero takes the bravery route. But at the end of the goal, at the end of the day,
They're going to pass it here. Hits the slant. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Hubbard with a return here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
So whether Gucci did that, what he did on this video, or grab the Drake.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Young on 1st and 10. Buying some time right. Throwing the out route complete. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
They don't understand.
Shotgun snap down to Young. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball out. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
To make it a fucking run. So whether Gucci was a hero or a coward, what was the difference?
Here we go.
When he was just
Ready?
trying to make
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Because there's another nigga in pool which y'all
Come
don't
on,
see in
set.
this video.
Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Warren. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
On 2nd down, Warren. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he could move those chains. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. It's Warren on 3rd down. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And that play, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
This move that Gucci did right here was the smartest move.
Now Rodgers going to get the Steelers set to go for two.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
You spend all week on two-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
That camera can follow me.
Hubbard with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Okay,
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
A nigga with a big-ass drink.
Young working from the gun. This is throwing towards the
Big ass
defender
line.
instead, man. He's the one who
Takes
makes the
the running
play.
back.
That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
That's so realistic.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Complete to Tremble. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First down.
6, Mega.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Here's Young to throw. Hits him on the end route. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout.
Ready, set.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, it's Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Stop doing all that
So
guy.
the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, Brock, we knew they were confident in the lead-up, that they could contend despite the hostile crowd they were going to face today. And boy, did they ever. Once they got going, they showed out. They backed up that confidence, and they leave here with a victory.
I lost that game, bro. That's crazy work.
Yeah, nigga, you actually dropped from 10-17. Shout out. Real ain't never did no police, but none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on. Bro, we just did that. That's done. What you do? You dropped.
You said you dropped.
You said you want to be dropped. You dropped. That's how it's done. I said, oh, shit. They dropped this done. Let them know you done deal, bro. Let them know you dropping. I drop it. No, I said,
from beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And he'll take it past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Big Third said that he didn't want to
go. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Mayfield.
Come on, bro.
Coverage there on third down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play.
That shit crazy.
Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
He'll try to do it himself. Airing this one out for Evans. That's caught at the 25.
Oh, that's disrespectful right there. That was disrespectful.
75 yards. And the Bucs take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Dolphins, nothing.
This is going to save all lives. When a nigga is participating in a crime and he say that,
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
if 5 niggas
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And 4 of them niggas beating his ass to this. And it's one that's here.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Damn near finna try to kill this nigga. Why is it enough for you? I'm telling y'all.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
I'm telling y'all, it's not fake, bro.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Oh, yes, sir. That's a nice
Tries to
one.
force it in, and it's intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Everybody else in that room didn't feel that.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
But they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd down and 6 now. Once again, it's Irving. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Because what you're trying to do is give a signal to
Mayfield now. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from it. Incomplete pass.
Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
For the end zone,
touchdown, bro. Oh, my God.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 34-yard attempt.
Real nigga ain't never did no police or nothing.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
That's why I said Big 30 was the dumbest nigga in that whole.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned teams down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
36-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly, and you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. Mike McDaniel dialing up the risk here a little bit on 4th down. They're going to go for it. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
I know he made it.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think the teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
Down to about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Third and 4.
Hey, alert, alert, alert!
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Tearing this one out for Evans.
Damn, you gonna put Evans like that, man? That's so disrespectful.
But it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Point it right.
I have recorded
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. That will give Irving running right. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And now a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Watch this. Y'all ain't hear no thing. Watch this. I bet you when I put this
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? To throw, Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. That was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Mayfield looks to throw. Touchdown! Keeft from 3 yards out. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And that flag accepted.
And I turned it off. I never stopped.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
I never stopped.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Ain't that the same video I just recorded? It's the same video I just recorded.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Bro,
man, it's Darren Waller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
That's right. He about to quit.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Irving. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Mayfield to throw it. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Emeka Ibuka, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Buccaneers continue to pull away here in this first half. McLaughlin for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Next to score, Buccaneers 24, Dolphins nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
To get the video, it don't matter. Hey, can you reach like a motherfucker? Like that.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
16 yards. That's good for Dolphins. First down.
Back to throw now on first down. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achance. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Give me that. Yeah, you about to do it.
And for the third time, it's intercepted. And his guys have got him back at the closing stages of the first half. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. Airing this one out for and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is
that shit was disrespectful. That shit was disrespectful. That was disrespectful.
In the final seconds of the first half.
That was disrespectful.
And the Buccaneers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
Everything are words.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Does it? Just words.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
In my 35 years of living, I realize I'm living in different projects.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
You learn that as a motherfucking child. The power is always in words. Thank you, Stitchy. Always.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Give me that.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
I wonder if that little message popped up on Madden for him yet. Telling me he can quit.
Hey, alert 33.
Shout out
Following the interception, Mayfield.
Never did no police shit, nothing.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And a catch right side by Evans. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. He was out there waving his arms. I mean, you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Fighting his way through contact. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41.
What I thought was,
take over 1st and 10.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. They'll look to throw now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Back to throw again. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. This one taken in by Otten. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far on this drive. This offense on the march.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Mayfield down. Touchdown! Payne Durham. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
He's got Alton. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect. That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Go! 6, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now here's another interception. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him. So
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from the Sunshine State. Now an opening past the 30. Ooh. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
Well, I think we both knew, Mike, coming into the game that special teams would play a big role, but I don't think either of us expected it to play itself out on the opening play of the game. I mean, what a return. That would have been something. He takes that all the way. What a start.
And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
He was brought down by Javon Bullard. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
17-yard line.
20. Here we go.
Lawrence now. Get this to the tight end, Johnny Monk. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Johnny Monk. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Ready up. Ready. Chuck.
Throwing to begin is Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. And he will score. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, easy. Ralph. This side.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the 1st down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
47-yard line.
Red on red.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, Lawrence. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target, and it'll be 3rd down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
3rd down and 9.
Hey, things right open. Turn. This side.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. To the right side, hauled in by Myers.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his 1st catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
All right, let's go.
They'll try left side with Etienne. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 10.
Lisa 24. Go.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
30 left. On red. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
20. 1st catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Edgerrin Cooper on the stop. It's a pickup of 3.
Second down, they need 7.
Second and 7 at the Packers' 19-yard line.
Lawrence exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. And he will score! Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Got it. Down. 20. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now. Get ready.
From the gun, it's Love.
I'm about to say, come on, fam. Don't hold it, boy. Look out one time for your boy.
Receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Let's go.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Oh, my God.
He manages to get the throw and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
28 yards. That's good for the Packers. First down.
John, 17.
On 1st down, it's Love. On the run to the right.
Give me that. Bro, what the f? Oh, my God.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Oh, my God. That should be the pig.
Have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
First down, Green Bay.
And made this hold me, bro. That shit been a fucking pig, bro. You fucking glitch over my fucking bro. That should be pissing. That should be blowing me, fam.
Love to throw. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Packers.
Trouble 38%.
Love to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush gets hold, and he goes down. Trayvon Walker, the former 1st overall pick, in there for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't
Smoking
on
that purple.
Such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Packers.
To throw is Love. Pushed out to his left.
Oh, my God, bro. I done got a hold out of fucking 2 pigs.
Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on.
He decided to the motherfucking Spurs. That's crazy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Okay, nigga, put some points on board. I hate when that shit pissed me off. Nigga, do that shit, bro.
It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Disrespect me out there, fam.
Take right open. Hey, Phil.
To throw is Lawrence. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That was it for a dozen. A very quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9.
Second and a yard.
And for me to be back around.
Let's go.
What I prepared myself for.
Now here's Lawrence. Front to his right. Now he'll run it.
Love that you next to
Great
that defense.
awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, he comes around, he gets past the mark.
If that nigga don't get a
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, Lawrence. This one caught left side, that's screen. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
So what I mean is, if you don't go into a situation without the end already in mind,
Here we go.
Lawrence
you will lose.
moving to his right.
That man.
They go sideline and he
That man.
stays inbounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space.
Damn time was out, bro.
So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen.
Other times probably got run out of bounds.
Scott.
Everything in life.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins.
Damn.
Tell him what you doing, man. Get Gucci real nigga.
Fuck, I thought that boy ran out of
Ain't never
bounds.
did no police shit or nothing. He tried to use Gucci's reputation against him and thought he was walking off this bitch.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Devon Hamilton up for the stop. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be taken down. To break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's one. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tucker Craft was the intended receiver there.
Don't do murder for hype.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You ain't ready to sit there and be like, damn. Don't do it. You never do nothing.
Love.
Nothing.
To the sideline.
Give me that.
Intercepted.
Give me that.
Picked off by
50.
No, you can't challenge that.
Whatever you
No,
want.
you can't do that. You can't challenge that.
Motherfucker,
You
in
wasted
my
your time
driveway,
out.
talking about that's my son. Hey,
You wasted your time out.
That little
I
motherfucker
know
ain't
you
my
hurt.
son, bitch.
I know you hurt. You can't challenge it. They got challenge plays locked. I don't know why they even put that on there, ho.
I never thought in my motherfucker. The reason I ain't got my kids, having babies with a bitch 7 years ago and 4 years ago.
It's okay, kinfolk. I totally understand. You thought you was gonna get it. I know.
So we saw in the first
I know
half
how it
like,
goes.
they were
I know
willing
you
to
thought
take
you
some risks.
thought-
It allowed them to
wrong.
build this halftime lead.
understand.
Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage scheme. It looked like they baited that quarterback
Yes, sir.
to force
Pick-
that
the
errant
pick
throw
guy.
and lead
Pick
to that
guy.
turnover. Now it's their
you
offense
mad.
coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
In that corner. That first
They're
one.
going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. That's a nice start to the drive. Gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Jaguars.
So, first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Once again, it's ETN.
How did they glitch behind, bro? Come on, bro. They be hitting the nose, bro. Come on.
They stop him for no gain.
That shit crazy.
From 31, here is second down and 9. To throw is Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards to go.
Safe right. Rip, 23.
Now Lawrence. That's brought in by Myers. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Come on, Travis Hunter.
On the red.
Come on, Travis Hunter.
Snap it as they'll try and throw.
Come on, Travis
He
Hunter.
will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the right, on the run, it's ETN. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence.
Trying too fast for that boy.
Caught by Hunter. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Fourth quarter now, and it'll begin with a run by ETN. And he'll get into the end zone. Travis Etienne, touchdown Jaguars. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Bo, tell what you're doing.
Jaguars 21, Packers 15. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Trouble 38.
Love to throw on first and 10. This one up top for Dobbs.
Oh, bro, come on.
Incomplete. No way to force a football in there.
But they know it.
Coverage. It'll bring up second down.
That's pretty, princess.
Let's go.
Okay.
A run up the middle with Jacobs.
Okay, baby.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
They get 21 on that one. Good for
No,
the
we
Green
not.
Bay first down.
Yes, princess.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 41. Here's second downs and 7. Back to throw is Love. Back complete to Jacobs.
Stop being
And
bad.
bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
To throw is Love. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
A lot on the line here. Fourth down and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Side, 97. Cut.
They'll go for it. Love. Now he'll work his way out right. Here's a shot.
Yes, sir. You fucked
toward
up.
the end zone.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 30.
Are you kidding?